Disclaimer. The opinions and jokes expressed in this following video are of the hosts and guests of this program. The satire displayed does not necessarily reflect the opinions of the RET network or its affiliates. Also, all images and videos displayed are for entertainment purposes under fair use only. So please, no smoke. What the fuck is a Roberta? What's up, fire breathing family? A dance. Welcome back to RET, where we put the reacting entertainment television. I am your humble host, BDC. I am joined by my co-host, Goddess.
Hey.
Watch it out now. Mochi.
Yo.
Along with our producer, Gary.
Giddy.
Who is off screen at this moment. Dr. Rouse, what's up? If you're new here, thanks for joining us. Go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a like. Drop a clap down in the comments. And let's get into this reaction. So, like we asked earlier, who the fuck is Roberta the Terminator?
Hey.
We'll find out on this new installation from cjdachamp.
Yes. I'm excited.
Shout out to CJ.
Shout out to cjdachamp. Do be putting out hot fire for videos.
Yeah, I like to discover a lot of new shit from him, and plus our YouTube audience who comments and let us know, hey, y'all gotta check out blank. So this is another one of those moments. So yeah, we're definitely wanting to see where this is headed. For sure. And we also want to introduce y'all to a new segment which we refer to as Channel Surf, which cjdachamp is very, very early on, but we're going to go ahead and fit him into that, which pretty much we check out all the latest and newest things that we can find, funniest, scariest, and all the other extra shit that comes up here on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. What the fuck is this? Let's find out now.
Skuska.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to the streets of Roberta, the home of gang violence, pirates, mercenaries, and probably every goddamn mafia you could probably think of. This is none other than the Black Air Force crockpot. So as expected, there is a new challenger approaching to the round table of Black Air Force activity, and it's none other than a maid.
Bro, I just noticed that he had the headquarters in Doofenshmirtz.
Demon, this literal menace to society, the bloodhound of Florencia, Roberta. The definition of do not judge a book by its cover. Because this is not a maid, this is a Terminator. I would not be surprised if somebody said this is a T-something model. So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And it is finally time to observe the maid from hell. So without further ado,
This entire series is like your thing. This is your
Alright, ladies
jam.
and gentlemen, I now
Characters
present
just
to you Exhibit
absolutely
A,
doing the heinous shit.
to
Straight up
madness.
Goddess's
So
alley.
the Lagoon Company ended up taking this job from the Colombian Mafia. And with this job, they have to transfer this boy named Garcia. Now, you see, Garcia isn't an ordinary kid, because Lil Jit right here is the son to one of the 13 great families of South America. So Reggie keeps on harassing the little nigga. So then he says, oh, you must think this real funny, huh? Just wait till my maid come. So she started laughing her ass off. She like, the f that bitch gonna do, wash the dishes and stuff. But then he says, well, you see, she's not that good at cleaning or cooking. And when we used to arm wrestle all the time, I always used to beat her. But one time, when we was arm wrestling, the mafia pulled up. And her arm wouldn't even move. Oh my God, that bicep! So Roberta pulled up to Rowanna to find
She be
Garcia.
in the gym,
So when she
working
gets
on her
there, she
fitness.
goes around and starts asking people, hello, do you know where you could point me to my fellow countrymen? I would like to have a word with them. And these, cause like, you wanna know where the Colombian Mafia is at? You gotta be out of your damn mind. But she's like, I just wanna have a word, that's all. So while this is happening, we cut to Balalaika. So homie right here like, Comrade Balalaika, you should take a look at this. So we get
You
this
should take a
picture,
look.
She's like, hold on, wait a damn minute.
her scar
Comrade,
reminds
this
me
ain't
of,
no damn maid.
Captain
Look
Planet
at them
Village.
eyes. Oh, she got that
No,
dog
what's
in
his
her.
name?
So now
She
we
got
cut
that
to the
dog
bar.
in
So
her.
Roberta is sitting
Ah,
here waiting
okay.
for the mafia. So when they pull up, they like, hey, bitch, heard you was snooping around. The f you want a bullet, nigga? So she ends up breaking her glass. So then she gets up and she's like, yes, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Roberta of the Lovelace family. Now please, tell me where my master is. I would not like this to get violent. So they start laughing their ass off. They like, go what? What you gonna do, throw a dish? So then she starts
laughing.
lifting up her umbrella.
The
And then
Kingsman.
she says, well, looks like I'm just gonna have to air this bitch out then.
You what? Ah! They going fly!
Yes.
I already knew it was gonna happen.
Yes.
Revive.
And I'm like, hey, good show that bitch. So they start blasting and she enters the Matrix. So
It's
after
so
they stop
funny
firing,
how
she's
no
like,
one hit her.
y'all got Stormtrooper aim. Allow me to show you my new aimbot I just installed. So she started going crazy.
Oh!
Kingsman.
Everybody get
Okay,
pellets in
Roberta,
their
come through,
ass.
sis.
So as she continues to air the entire bar out, the Goon Company taking cover under this table and Dutch like, damn, why do we always get stuck with these stupid ass jobs? Then Reggie starts crawling over and then the bartender sees
Yes.
him and he's like, I swear to God, if you was the one who brought all these niggas up in my damn bar, bitch, I hope you have insurance. So then everything just goes quiet. So homeboy back there like, hey, the Lagoon Company, hey, the is my package at? And Dutch is like, nah, OG, the deal's off. I ain't messing with that maid over there. So Roberta sees Garcia. She's like, Master Garcia, come now, my boy. It is time to go home. Who are these people? Do they need to be eliminated? So then Revy grabs him. She's like, stop, bitch. So Roberta's like, you dare threaten the young master. So homeboy right here try to sneak her, but then she hits him with the reverse no-scope. Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nasty. She is like that. So then
Okay,
she's like,
Roberta.
very
I
well
know.
then. So you have chosen death. Time to put your ass 6 feet under, bitch. So she starts
What?
it up with the briefcase. And then she hit it with the new
Oh.
my God. GG, she is out cold. She just really packed up Revy in the amount of 10 seconds. So then they trying to dip, and even Garcia, he's like, please, God, take me with you. So Roberta just drops the briefcase. She's like,
Look at all the shit.
Master Garcia is scared of me. So homeboy pull up again, and he's like, I know exactly who you are now. You're the Bloodhound of Florencia. And it's my lucky day because the cartel got a $4 million bounty on your
not
head
just
right
see
now.
what she
But
did?
just looks at him
Exactly.
and
Leave
says,
her alone.
Sorry, but I must leave you, gentlemen. Please take these as a parting gift.
Oh, shit.
How? She didn't survive that.
I want Roberta's.
Didn't even
Energy.
stand a chance, man.
Honestly,
And
So the
skill.
company
Yeah.
dipping, they
Yeah.
gone.
that's why she got that.
Heavens, look at this absolute demon. She is unscathed
didn't-
and she is
Not
hitting the
one
Sephiroth pose
scratch.
right now. Then she breaks this window with no effort. 'Cause this is the Terminator. So about 5 minutes later, while they're
Terminator.
driving, she done already caught up.
I'm
She-
Wow.
Damn. So Dutch pulls out the gun and starts trying to shoot her, but she drives up, grabs this nigga by the arm, and
Dang.
starts pulling him out of the car. And looking at me hitting on everything, but she just eating that shit. She's not even flinching. But her car finally breaks down, so they finally get a chance to escape. But this did not last long at all. Cause about a minute later, she is whipping that whole other room. So she jumps down and crashes into it and uses her aimbot to take out their wheel. So she crashed into this
Dang.
building, but she breaks out of the car. You surviving car crashes like that?
That is
you
some
in the wrong
Terminator
series, you
shit.
take your ass to Fast and Furious.
This woman is
Show
not
those
real.
Vin Diesel ass.
Oh my God.
Just run! Oh my God! She tracking that hoe down with that
Got the
CW
stride.
ass run. So she whips these
She
things
runs
out
like
and
Ida.
jumps onto the car.
From My Hero
Dutch like, move,
Academia.
nigga, I'm about to
Oh
shoot
my
this
God.
bitch. So he starts blasting, but she whips on top of the car, pulls out the dualies, and starts going crazy on the roof. So they end up going over to the shipping yard.
Roberta.
She gets cracked by this cone. So they end up crashing, and it looks like she's finally out. So they look over again, and she is gone. And she is
Yo.
back ready for more smoke. So Revy finally wakes up, and she's like, damn, that bitch really
Didn't
pulled
she
the
get
noob
hit with
tube
a
on
nuke?
my ass.
She
I should
did.
return the favor. So they start standing off for their final fight. So Revy says, make a move, bitch. Then Roberta says, shut the up, you nasty bitch. I can smell your dirty ass all the way from here, you stank booty hoe. So they start blasting, and this goes on for like God knows how long. It was dark when they started, and it's almost morning. Like, how much ammo do y'all have? So later on, she ended
Big
up putting
facts.
a bullet in Revy's shoulder. And look at it, she like, I swear to God, I'm gonna put a bullet in your little googly-eyed ass. So they come out shooting and start running at each other, so they end up hitting each other.
Oh,
so they
wow.
both down and they about to shoot, but Balalaika ends up stopping them. She's like, all right, ladies, let's cut out the bush. And she done brought the
Cut out the
whole
bush.
Russian mafia with her. So she walks up and says, you know, I gotta thank you, Miss Maid. I was going to deal with the cartel today, but guess you done already did that. So she shoots the guns out of both of their hands and grabs one. Then she says, all right, Miss Bloodhound, you could go home now. So Garcia's like, Bloodhound? What do you mean by that? And she says, oh, you didn't know? So she tries to stop her. She's like, shut the up for I bust a cap in your ass, nigga. So let me tell y'all, this so-called maid is the Bloodhound of Florencia. She is a literal Cuban super soldier, and she is wanted in every single country in the world. So Garcia's like, hold on, is this true? And she's like, yeah, it's all true. I've killed hundreds, probably thousands, blushed up, and so many unthinkable things. I'm an international menace to society. So she's like, my bad, young master. I did not mean to deceive you, but it was for your own safety. But Revy's like, nah, that sob story shit. What am I gonna do with this bullet in my arm? So they like, oh, you right. So y'all can settle it with some bare knuckle boxing. So they about to scrap.
About to
So
whoop
before
your
they
ass.
start,
Oh my
Roberta
God.
says, hey, your shoes untied. Stratosphere. So they start going crazy. They boxing. And they over here taking bets like, I got a full house on Revy. I'm going all in on Roberta, nigga. So they ended up boxing for like an
Nigga, you
hour
on my
and
team. Oh.
So after this, they leave, and she vows to never off anybody ever again.
She lying.
Well, that promise didn't go so well, because what we just saw was mild compared to what we are about to witness. So that was
Mild?
Exhibit A in this.
Right, that was
move on
already
to
inhuman
Exhibit
action.
B.
Nah, bring it.
All right, ladies and
B.
gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B,
Bruh.
Vengeance and Rip and Tear. So about a year later, word on the street is that Roberta is back, cause somebody saw somebody in a maid outfit. So while Rock and Revy are at the bar, this maid comes up, but it's not Roberta, it's this girl named Fabiola. So she walks up to him and says, Master
Roberta
Garcia needs your
Fabiola?
help. But then homie behind her picks her up and he's like, all right, listen, little lady, where is the actual real maid at? She ends up stabbing this
Dang.
Immediately.
God, sweet heavens. So she takes everybody over to Garcia. So then he says, all right, listen up, everybody. I need your help. You see, my maid has gone off the walls again. So what had happened was Garcia's dad, Mr. Lovelace, ended up getting assassinated by some Americans. So obviously, this didn't sit well with Roberta, because that was basically her father figure.
It's always
because
America.
Mr. Lovelace ended up taking in Roberta after she was on the run. That's why she poses as a maid. So this ended up waking up her inner demon again. And now she is slowly losing her sanity. So they showed them these pictures, and there were 6 people that helped conspire with this assassination. So we cut over to one of the dudes, and Roberta is back behind him, stalking him. So he runs away and tries to call one of the people on the phone, but
She about to tear
Roberta
his ass
answers
up.
the phone. She's like, my, I've been looking for you, buddy. And don't try to call your other friends, cause I already paid them a visit too. And about a day later, homie's body was found dead and disfigured in a canal. Her next target was homeboy right here. So she got him chained up on this
I'm
thing,
gonna
and he
have to
like, do
watch
you know
this
who
show.
I am? And she like, yes, I know exactly who you are, Mr. American.
Oh,
Now you
no.
best start talking before your ass start cooking. And yo, she is guzzling down. Look, she chomping them hoes like Tic Tacs. And she like, come on now, chop chop, speak up, nigga. And later that day, homie was found dead. And the only suspect was a woman in a maid outfit. So later on, we cut back to the bar, and Roberta pulls up in the bar. Then she says, there's a war coming. Please point me to every single weapon shop in this city. Please and thank you. So the bartender like, oh, hell nah. But then she breaks the glass and she's like, do you think I'm joking? Now hurry up before I make you a pack. So the Americans are in town and everybody in the hood going crazy, because all hell is about to break loose. Random gangsters and bounty hunters, Revy and her crew, the CIA and the cartel, all because of one person, Roberta. So now later that evening, the gangsters try to pull up on the Americans, but they end up lighting them up. They said, we rep the US of A, and this so they end up escaping to the roof, and there is a sniper on the other side. And it is none other than Roberta with the very 50 cal.
How is she holding it in one arm?
And she got the new 2-4 sidearm. So then the other dudes come in and try to third party her, but she starts no-scoping them with one hand.
My My
She
thing
is
is, how are
using
they
a
missing
50
her?
cal with one hand.
They're bad at
My
aiming,
Jesus.
I guess.
Face up the face Roberta in this. And then she ends up pole vaulting all the way to another building. And look at the dudes right here. They like, bruh, what did we sign up for? So now it's
Leave that
nightfall and the
woman
Americans
alone.
are on the run. And the bloodhound is on their ass. So she gets on the ground and starts smelling the ground. And she's like, I smell bitch. So she gets up in her room and she's like, I should prepare. I should use this hanger as a weapon. So Garcia ends up running in behind her, and then he just sees the absolute carnage that she has just left behind.
This
so
woman
these
is
dudes see this guy and they're like, hey bro, what's happening, bro? And well, guess who's behind him?
Hello.
So she ends up beating the life out of these dudes with her bare hands. So then this weirdo comes up and he's like, looks like the bloodhound is more ferocious than ever. So they start boxing. He low-key kind of boxing her up right now. So then he slams her on this table. And then, yo, some weird ass happens right here. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
They kiss.
You know, I'm blacking the screen now because all you just gotta know is some, Hercules.
They,
If
I
you get
told
my
you.
drift. Yo, this man Garcia is out here watching this. Oh my God, this is terrible. So while they getting freaky, he said, all right, you know what to do next. And she's like, yeah, I got you. With some bullets. Yo, she really had a gun in the belt buckle. Then she said, you thought we was gonna get nasty with your dirty ass. So
I
then
am
she starts
stressed.
beating the life out of this man. She throwing him around like a rag doll and everything. So then Garcia yells, yo, please stop. And yo, her hand went through his entire skull. So then she's like, oh my God. Oh my God, I did not just do that in front of the young master. But then she's like, wait a minute. The young master shouldn't be here. You are an illusion. You are a lie. So she is about to shoot this little nigga. But then the Americans come in and save him. So then this even sets her off even more. She's like, oh my God, now they took the young master? They will all bleed and die. So then later on, Revy and her crew pull up. So then old girl tries to run up and attack her, but she bites her sword in half. Then old girl comes in with the chainsaw and she breaks the chainsaw.
What?
So then homie come up right here, but
There we go.
What did Denji say in
so then
Chainsaw
Fabiola
Man?
comes and
Nuts
tries
or
to
nothing?
stop
Or
her,
something
but
like that.
then she says, Fabiola, have you watered the garden and taken the dog out for a walk yet? And she's like, oh my God. She has completely lost her mind. So now Roberta's chasing them down on a motorcycle and Balalika's up on top of the roof with the Russians. Then she starts talking to the Americans like, looks like you Americans could not get the job done, so allow us to finish it. So they end up shooting multiple RPGs at her, and that finally ended up slowing her down. So the Americans hit
Slowing her down.
Exactly.
But also, guess who's still hot on their tail? So Roberta got this plane ticket. So she sits down by the lady and the lady says, damn, you smell like ass. Looks like you found that ticket I left you. And this is none other than our favorite nun, Etta. The one that'll light the block up in the name of Jesus. But she's actually a double agent for the CIA. So she tries to swing on her. She's like, hold on, shawty, chill. I'm just trying to help you out, that's all. So she's like, fine. But after my hunt is complete, I will reward you with a painless death. So now it's the next day and they're in this jungle. So they head off. So when they get out to the land and they start scouting it, they start to see rocks spread out around the land. And Garcia and Fabiola like, oh, she already here. She about to make this a Dead by Daylight lobby. And boy, oh boy, was he right, because she was about to make this a horror movie. Because with this scenery, she done turned into the Predator.
Oh! Oh, that was
grabs
cold.
his hostage and takes off. Then she stops, cuts off his ear, and then goes into the jungle. So these dudes hunting her down, and she is hanging in the tree. So she pops this nigga, then lands on this dude's gun, then kicks his head off and then retreats. So then she finds these other three dudes. So then she pops homie with the musket, and then they finally realize, oh my God, those rods are literally her bullets. She placed them there for them to see what they were gonna get killed by. Then she runs up on this dude and pops him right in his face. But then she ends up getting hit by a claymore, and then she ends up getting sniped. thinking she made
really
up. She just ate a claymore and a bullet and it's still moving. But she ended up losing some fingers. So she's like, I don't need these shits. So then she just flings them off and just acts like nothing happened. So now she's moving in the bushes, so she sneaks homie in the back. But then homie starts rapid firing, so she runs at him at full speed, eating bullets.
Girl!
And she stabs this with the bayonet. So then she picks up his walkie-talkie and she's like, you all are dropping like flies. Make this at least a little entertaining for me. So then bro with the ponytail started running at her, but she chucks the whole gun at him. And she's like, hear my war cry. But then she ends up seeing Garcia and he's like, yo, please just stop. But she's still losing her mind. She's like, you are not the young master, you are the enemy. But then he basically has to take a whole bullet to believe that it's him. So she finally just stopped it. Dear God, thank the Lord. Like, bro, just look at her. She is beat the up. So after all of her carnage, she now getting pushed around in a wheelchair. She done lost a leg, an arm, half a hand, an eye, half a hair. And look at her, she's still like, I'll still kill them on God.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Demon.
So yeah, with all that evidence, sit down. There's no discussion, there's no argument. This damn Terminator, Predator, Doom guy ass. She took on the USA, Russia, the cartel, Colombian special forces. God knows what she did in her backstory, and she technically beat the protagonist. Nah, sit down, that's a wrap. So yeah, that's it. I think this might be the longest trial to date. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Follow your boy on IG and Twitter. Make sure y'all sub to the second channel. I'm finally cooking over there again.
What
and I am out of here.
This is the picture of fucking.
Yo.
What anime was that?
I don't remember. Oh,
I forgot. Oh, I read it. It was on the side.
That's a mad early. That's like what some like mid, like early, not early 2000, like mid 2000 kind of.
maybe, yeah, that's what it looked like.
I give that shit a fucking 10.
You like that one, huh?
Yes, I'm gonna have to figure out what show that is. Cause
It was giving you what you wanted.
yes.
Giving her something she can feel.
What'd you give it, Easy?
Nah, I'm gonna definitely give it a 5. I love how she just look like a rag doll now, just getting rolled around.
Took one bullet from the little boy and that was it.
She's like, oh, this is real.
All the shit that she went through.
This is real.
One little bullet from him.
And that was it.
That's all she needed, just to know.
Nah, that was dope.
Surprised she didn't kill his ass.
I thought.
Yeah.
I thought.
Nah, but definitely a 5. Roberta, I never knew that name would be feared. But it is a fearful name.
The
What
name.
What about you, Mochi?
I definitely give it a 5. Roberta is wild. Roberta is she did not stop.
She's a beast.
She just kept going. And I'm like, something has got to slow this woman down. And then when dude was like, it slowed her down, I was like, after all the stuff she's been through, slow down was not what I was expecting. She dope. Like, I like her. I definitely give this a 5.
For sure.
What
for
about
sure.
you, Giddy Giddy?
Yeah.
Of course, I give it a 5. This, like, okay, so Roberta's a beast, but she is funny as hell too. Like,
Yeah.
like when old dude was talking, he's like, you know, like when she was talking to him and she thought she was talking to her friends, his friends, and she was like, if you want to call the rest of them, she dropped her
I know. like what? She is wild, bro. I like this one.
Nah. Like, yeah, tell us more.
Right,
We
tell
missing
us
more
what you
about
think.
this character. She looked done for. I think she's finished.
tell us the name of the anime so we can watch it.
Yeah, tell us the name of the anime if you know it, because I don't think we caught it when we watched it. Put it down in the comments. I do want to watch this.
And there's so much more killing than her because we already came across Dio. We have some other ones coming out pretty soon. Y'all
Yes.
definitely keep us posted. But yeah, again, CJDachamp, man, congrats.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
So good.
Thank y'all for putting us on to him. If we missing any other channels for Channel Surf, let us know. And guys, please do not forget